here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Montreal, Canada. We do apologise for the brief interruption, as because we had to restart the lobby due to a problem with it. But we are here now once again, and the grid has been formalised. To make sure it is correct, drivers will be given fresh tyres as compensation. So here we go. Remember everyone, your setups please are very important. If you don't implement them, your car will behave like we'll go all over the shop. Only 14 drivers here as we have a late entrant. Although there were 13 in qualifying. Remember, all the drivers must start on the tyre they used, which would be the soft for everyone except for Meltos, who set in his mediums, and of course those not in the top 10. Just waiting for the off. Everyone's still trying to get their setups. Please do not ready up, it's very unfair on all of them. What I don't like about the book I use for my track notes is it doesn't have Imola. Well, to be fair, it wouldn't have. It has Sepang, but it doesn't have. It has Buenos Aires, it has Adelaide, but it doesn't have Imola. Anyway, here we are, about to begin the race. Oh, and it has an old version of Silverstone in it. Oh well. Cars are bouncing everywhere as we're about to get underway. As you can see, everyone on soft except Miltos. And 11th to 14th have a free choice. Medium hard, medium soft between the bottom four. What in the hell? Free viewers! Wow, we're breaking records tonight. Free viewers. Can't believe it. Never had so many viewers in my life. Nah, everyone's watching. Well, to be fair, tier 1, 5 viewers, it's even better. Just waiting for the commencement. Everyone coming around the final corner now. Well, except the players for some reason. Here we go. I do not know what's going on with Immortal's car. The lights are on, and let the wars begin as Immortal's car keeps bouncing around, but he leads the pack away going into turn number 1. As you can see, Miltos and Karen going side by side into the first 2 turns, but it looks like Miltos has the edge there. Players has fallen back to last place. Not a good start for him. Very much easier to focus on all the cars considering there's much fewer than normal as they come through turn 3, 4 and 5 now. Immortal all over the place there. His connection is probably the issue there. It's now Stroduzzi is on the rear of Jake. Could be some battling here. Will there be any locking horns? No, there will not as they come through turn number 8 and 9. Why is my book on the wrong place? It looks like Karen Rob's going for a move. Immortal's not last, by the way. He is in first. The game's glitched up again. Miltos still holding on to third, though. They come down the casino for the first time in the race. Krzydlo is not in the lead. It's Immortal. Will everyone get through the first turn safely? My goodness, there was a battle for position going through the chicane, but everyone's through nicely. As that can't be right, surely. Well, this is right. Liam and Ayub Khan going to blows, but does not look like Liam can get anywhere past the two McLarens. Well, one of them he can, but the other he does not seem to, as the leaderboard has fixed itself. Thank goodness for that. Link's right on the back of Karen Robb. What? Karen Robb had a good start. It must have lost some ground. The Mercedes driver trying to fight. Oh no! Berger's out! Berger, who was running in second place, is out of the race. He's crashed at turn number 9, and that is the end of his race. As look at this now, Miltos and Immortal. Well, Immortal and Miltos. It's a Aston Martin 1-2. Now Lynx is on the back of Karen Robb again. I'm surprised there's not been a virtual or a safety car, as Lynx makes the move on Karen for a podium. I know it's lap 2, but it could have severe implications to the end of the race. Looks like everyone has got through the Wall of Champions safely. They come through to the third lap. DRS now enabled. Hey viewers, welcome to you all. Coming through turn number 5 now, as the two Aston Martins coming close. Tell you what, could there be team orders in play? The number 2 and the number 88. Yes, that's right. The leader is number 2. Best number to have. That was Stoffel Van Doorn's number for a number of years. Now it's available again in this game. Karen Robb on the rear flanks. He wants that third place back. As Marek has cut the corner so many times, he's triggered the penalty system. But it's still Immortal that leads, but Miltos wants to extend his lead in the championship. He's on medium tyres, and he's actually got better traction than Immortal. He's coming very close to him, that may be because of the DRS, and Immortal scrapes the Wall of Champions there. And Karen Robb coming through to take third once again. Brilliant move from Robb, the Red Bull driver, and now he's up in the third. Fastest lap set everywhere. As we go back on board, let's see how Lynx will cope with losing that position. Might have to go again. Try and find some time to gain through these corners where Karen Robb struggles. Of course, every driver has their strengths and weaknesses at every track, but here's Miltos once again with the DRS on. Immortal goes to the left. Yes, these may be teammates, but they're still battling for position. It's an individual competition, league racing is at the end of the day. As you saw last night in PSGL when Otmir and Moreno, both Mercedes drivers, came to blows. It cost them the race. Donoso took the victory from the jaws of defeat. As now Miltos going to make a move with medium tyres. Immortal does not budge. Miltos takes the lead. That's strategy. Probably because Immortal will get the DRS. No, he won't. It's Miltos that gets it. Miltos sets the fastest lap to boot. And a familiar sight here, Miltos leading the race. Wants to make it 3 for 3. He's won the last 2 races. Of course, the first winner was Tony Perillo, but unfortunately he's not here. He's actually injured his hand, so he'll be missing this week. Hopefully not the rest of the season. Hopefully it's not too bad. As Liam going for the points. Points make prizes. Teamwork, well, sometimes teamwork can win titles. It'll be interesting to see how Miltos will do, as he is the elephant in the room. He is on medium tyres. Everyone else from second to ninth. Soft. I'm also trying to gain some ground, but doesn't seem like he can. Miltos still leading. Unlike most other tracks, as Jacko Wiggly has went into the pits, and so has Marek. Maybe an undercut here? We'll have to see. Mediums for Marek and Jacko Wiggly. Actually, Marek has had to change his wing, but looks like it's a planned undercut from Wiggly. He was a late entrant and he thinks he can do a two-stop. Let's see if it helps. Or it works to his advantage, as Link's trying to get that third place back from Rob, which he lost a few laps ago. Sorry about that. Sorry, my L2 trigger is not working properly. I need a new PS4 pad. I'll get one. I'll get one. As Lynx is going to try again. It's 4 tenths the gap. But no bueno. He does not go for move. He's actually losing time as I speak. Not much battling going on, but here we have Ayub Khan, who was behind Liam for a minute, but now he's lost him again. Actually, they're both chasing Bruno. Whoa! Liam, my goodness me, he nearly lost it, and that gives an opportunity for Ayub Khan. They're coming together at the chicane. Luckily, they do not touch, but Ayub Khan is going to have a damage. Oh, Mortal has a penalty. He has not kept it clean through the corners, and you know what that means. Ding! Penalty. Ayub Khan, after that mistake from Liam through turn number 4, sees this as his window of opportunity to make a move into 9th. Oh, not a good exit from Ayub Khan though. Liam trying to run away. Has he run away too much? I think he has. And Jakes went into the pits and has triggered a 5-second penalty. He's went over the speed limit. And that will be... Oh my goodness me! Ayub Khan nearly crashes into the wall of champions, but keeps it together, but has lost so much time to Liam. He is lucky his car is not damaged. Is the grip starting to drop off in these tyres? Remember, this is a very demanding track. As we see the gap now builds up to 1 second at the front, but still, Immortal has the DRS. Lynx starting to drift away from Rob. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet, not much going on. Here's Chalkers trying to chalk up an overtake on the board, but it doesn't look like he can do that yet. Gap now 4-5 tenths fluctuating in between them. Liam's coming to the pits. He's going to change to the medium tyres. This grid is a long way down now. And Karen Robb gets a penalty. This is only helping Miltos. You can see medium tyres on for Liam O. Now, where will Liam come out ahead of Marek? Let's find out. Yes, he will. Eight laps have been completed. It will soon be 9. As we see, oh my goodness, Chalkers getting very close, just a doozy, but they start to split up once again. Will there be any change in the pecking order before the chicane? Doesn't look like there will be. They're all still at the same gap. Well, they're coming close. links an example. They all come through the wall of champions clean, and now down to start the 10th lap of the race. Their 10th lap of the race. They come through Virage Centre and the Island Hairpin. Of course, the infamous occurrence of the 1998 Grand Prix crash. Oh, and speaking of crash, Chalkers has lost it and has lost his entire front wing, and he will have to go back to the pits for a new one. And it's a virtual safety car, and I'm not surprised. There's so much debris on the track. It'll be from here. Well, it looks like it's disappeared from the game, but yes, that is Chalker's entire front wing gone. That is a sight for sore eyes. He will have to go to the pit lane, as I've just said. In fact, the virtual safety car won't lose much time. Unless the race control are losers and decide, yeah, we're going to turn it off now. Karen Rob Straduzzi also taking advantage of the VSC. Oh, it's turned on just as Chalkers goes in, so that's actually the worst case scenario, as Bruno is going to overtake them all. As he's being chased by Khan. Khan overtake Bruno. Oh dear, that's horrible. Right, they're all coming out the pit lane. Karen Robb comes out ahead of the players. Straduzzi, where will he come out? Looks like he will come out ahead of Wiggly, and Chalkers, who had to repair his wing, is going to come out in between. Oh my goodness me, he spun out of the pit lane. This is becoming uglier and uglier and uglier for Chalkers. And I'm sorry to emphasize it, but this is a sport where you do not want to mistake. And look at this, no DRS zones in effect. I sure wish this was PC F1. And a driver has received a penalty. I do believe it is the players who's got another one, and got 2 seconds, but Miltos is going to be pitting later, of course, because he's on the mediums. 6 drivers have yet to pit. I do believe that's right. Yes, that's right. Miltos seems to be doing very well in these mediums. He is showing that he has the pace. He's actually extending his lead because Immortal, his tires are gone, I think. Checking both of their tires. Ah, here we go, some DRS battling. Ayub Khan doesn't seem to get anywhere near, because I don't think it's in effect. This is in effect though. Ah, I see! That must be team orders. Players letting Jake through. Ferrari master plan. Horse players wants to avoid all sorts of trouble, especially on these hard tires. Looks like he's going to go an alternate strategy, trying to one-stop it. Looks like all the others are doing maybe 2 stops. But I have heard stories that soft medium is possible on this track. Would you do 12 laps in soft and 24 in medium? It's a bit risky. 13 laps in 22? 13, 22, 14, 21, 15, 20. By the way it looks of it, it looks like second and third are going to do a 13, 22. New fastest lap of the race has been set as we are on board with Ayub Khan in the McLaren. Today I learned there's a McLaren app. Completely did not notice the halo. Six tenths the gap between he and Bruno. The gap's starting to expand to 7 tenths. See what it will be out of the Le Pingle. Bruno goes a bit wide there. That actually might gain him some speed. It has. Now, question is anyone going to pit? Not Lynx by the looks of it. These drivers certainly not pitting. Chalkers, meanwhile, back in last place, is really struggling to get anywhere near Marek, who's in 12th. After that spin out of the pit lane, it just shows his day has been getting worse by the lap. But now, we might have some battling in this one, guys. Stick around. Both drivers on the medium tyres. As whoa! Can loses an opportunity after that slide. As look at this, Straduzzi and the players side by side, but looks like the players has backed out. Straduzzi gets the position. I think players will be going all guns blazing once he has pitted. So he's taken it very carefully by the looks of it. Hoping that safety car comes in. Immortal has pit. He is going to go into the pits for mediums. Will they get him to the end of the race? It's a 14-21. 14 on soft, 21 on medium. Or is he going to play it safe and do the two-stop? Let's look at the battle between now third Bruno and Ayub Khan. I do not see how they are going to undercut because... As look at this. Oh, we've lost Liam! Liam? Has he lost? No, he's pit. He's went in the pit lane and given up. I thought he had crashed the wall of champions, but that is not the case. I don't think there'll be an undercut. Gniltos is well ahead. He's been running fantastic today. And it's not even the halfway part of the race. As look at this, Immortal has passed Jake. He is on a mission, Immortal is. And meanwhile, there's a battle going for third here between Bruno, Rob and Khan. And looks like Rob is getting closer to Bruno. He's got much more straight line speed. Is he going to make the move? This is going to be a bold strategy. No, he's not going to make the move. Will he do it here? Surely he will. This is for second place and he is going to get it. Lynx goes into the pits. Rob now in second place, but let's be honest. Miltos has yet to pit. And oh, Wiggly's out! Oh, again, I made the same mistake. I thought he crashed at the Wall of Champions, but no, he is actually pitted and retired. Meanwhile, battle for 6 here, Straduzzi and Jake. It's like the 90s again, Ferrari and Williams. For the 2000s. Straduzzi on the inside, very nice move. And that is 6th place. What on earth? This is a brilliant view. Would there be any change in the pecking order here? Doesn't seem to be. Oh, keeping a bit of space for each other. As Lynx is about to make a move on the players, surely it will be done here. And there it is, and Immortal has another penalty. That's surely his second one. As Lynx gets DRS, Jake in the pits once again. That's not right. Oh, there he is. That's weird. He must have had to change his wing, but what I was supposed to say... I think we were on board with... were we on board with players there? For a mistake? No, I think it was just... It was Jake. I think there must have been a glitch or something. Jake comes out the pits now in last. Oh, he's gonna... It looks like he's going to do a two-stop. Jake is going to go... Well, free stop now, but he's going to go on 2 softs in a row. This probably is the case. As we go back to the battle for third. Looks like Karen Robb has drifted away from Bruno. Both these drivers have yet to pit. They're on 17 lap old softs now. Marek has pitted, putting Chalkers to 9th. Starting to see Bruno's struggling. Is his setup more grippy, thus resulting in more wear? Probably is the case. As they come through 8 and 9. Gap's starting to fall again between Bruno and Khan as they come around the hairpin. We're approaching the halfway mark as 16 seconds is the lead that Miltos holds. His tire's starting to degrade, it's starting to go off the peak perhaps. As we see Khan. Might make a move here, will he? No, he seems to be a little too far behind. So Doozy getting the fastest lap of the race and Mark getting a penalty. And Rob as well. Lots of penalties going through. It's a tricky track, I told you. Gap's starting to fall between Miltos and Rob. Remember, Rob has a penalty. Rob may be doing the 2-stop here. I'm not sure. Miltos is trying the 1-stop, but he will have to get to softs. Because I don't think the hards are going to cut it on this. Oh, look at this! Immortal's already up to 5th and he's now going for 3rd. First is going to be Khan. On much fresher mediums, remember. Not going to make a move there, my goodness. They had braking a lot more before Immortal did. But it doesn't look like he can make a move. Straduzzi is coming close. He'll be on board with us. Oh my goodness, Ayub Khan nearly causes Immortal. And look at that, they were nearly side by side there. But they keep it clean through there, and now they come through 3 and 4. Khan struggling for grip, he's screaming for it. And Immortal actually might try and make a move. On the inside, we're getting a view from Straduzzi, and my goodness me! Straduzzi was a victim of that move from Ayub Khan. Ayub Khan trying to get some temperature in these tyres, but Immortal is through into 4th. That was a bit of a dangerous one there. Khan is struggling. I think he might have to pit now. I take back the comments I made about tyre grip. I mean, yes, they're a 19 lap old, but I thought the setup was more suited for Ayub Khan. Turns out I was wrong. There's 2 separate battles going on through this section of the track. Immortal's up into 3rd. And Khan holds on to Straduzzi's attack, but it might not last long. Okay, it will last a little longer. As the players pits in. Look at this! Straduzzi, oh my goodness, he nearly loses it! Not getting a lot of traction out of turn number 2, coming through number 3 and 4 now. Look at them going in tandem through 5, 6 and 7, sorry. But now here's the chance for Straduzzi to strike. And there he goes. Oh my goodness me! They've collided! And Straduzzi has to go into the escape route and loses a position to Lynx. He loses a position to Lynx, and now he's going to have to try and get that back. Ayub Khan playing dangerously today. And needs to be careful, he might get a penalty for this as there's been a crash. Jake has crashed out, but he's still in the race. I think he's got a lot of damage though, as Lynx makes it past Ayub Khan. Now he's up to 5th. They come through the wall of champions now. Will there be any change here? Khan trying to hold on. Looks like he has 4 now. But Straduzzi ain't backing down. He wants this position. He wants to get up in the order as fast as he can. As you can see, making a way through 3 and 4 again. Link's going after Bruno's 4th place. Miltos yet to pit. Oh my goodness! Khan has a massive slide and he gets past. Bruno, meanwhile, has been passed by Lynx. So they've pretty much... Lynx has went from back to front. This has been fantastic from Lynx. He's been at 3 positions just a matter of laps, thanks to some good fortune. But some great timing as well, as Bruno is now under threat from Straduzzi. Remember, Bruno is on 21 lap old mediums, well, it'll be 22 now, versus 12 lap old Straduzzi's mediums. As Khan completely cuts the corner, surely that's going to be a penalty. Coming his way, no it's not. Straduzzi wants a move and he wants to make it now! Through the Virage Centre! Trying to make a move, now he's on the outside of him at the island corner! And he's got it, wow! Fantastic move from Straduzzi, not Straduzzi, yeah it was Straduzzi, sorry. I thought it was Bruno, but no, it is Straduzzi into 5th now. I'm sorry, I'm just stunned by all the fantastic moves that are going on today. Mark's getting close to Jake. This is for the last points paying position. And Khan's got another penalty. He is starting to struggle. I think it's time for them guys to pit. In fact, I have completely missed it. Miltos has pit and he's now on the softs. I was just enthralled. I was just engrossed into those 2 battles that I completely missed Miltos pitting. And he is still in 2nd place. And he's got a massive tyre wear advantage over Rob. The softer tyre, more grip, should be plain sailing from here for Miltos, but you never know. Remember, he's got to finish the race on these tyres. I think Rob has to concede. He knows he's getting passed anytime soon. What he's trying to do is minimise the damage. As is that Khan? It is Khan. He's had an accident and he's lost a bit of his wing. And now, Miltos going for the lead once again. And through he goes into the lead of the Canadian Grand Prix. Okay, maybe not Grand Prix, but still. In this 4th round of WOR, and look at that. That pretty much ensures his dominance there. The fastest lap as well. He is just running away with it by the looks of it. See you next week, where we'll probably win 4... No, we don't do that. Bruno and Khan have finally pit. Khan has had to pit for repairs, so this will take him further down the order. Takes him down to 8th by the looks of it. There's a battle going for 9th here. Chalker seems to have left the session. And Jake gets a penalty for cutting the corners, and he's going to ghost through Chalkers. Take 9th position. I think Chalkers may have left the lobby. And look at this, no surprise, Miltos 109.89, he's went into the sub 110s. And now it's running away again. Struduzzi pits for soft tyres. This will take him to the end of the race. This is 2-stop complete. Bruno now on the charge. Will he get past? No, he won't. He won't. Bruno is about 2 seconds behind Struduzzi. Colours are so good, I can't even tell the difference between them. Like, last season there was like only one team that was marked in green or blue. Actually no, two. Red Bull and Mercedes. Now it's like 4 or 5, it's just ridiculous. Bad for us commentators and viewers trying to work out who's who with the teams. The gaps, well, they're massive. Except here. Chalkers is falling right behind. I think he's lost connection. Oh, it's a safety car! The players is out! Sorry, I was looking at my screen for a moment to see the chat, and then the players crashes out at the wall of champions, and Marek gets a drive-through for speeding on the safety car. That is a horrible accident at the chicane, and it's going to be neutralising the field. Can pits, and rightly so, for a new soft. I'm really sorry about that. And we have an angry someone in chat. I think he's very angry about how this has ended up for him. But yeah, safety car coming in, and Miltos and Rob pitting. So we're down to 10. All these drivers will be guaranteed 1 point if they complete 90% of the race. Can I have an invite? You DC'd. Sure. I'm very sorry to hear that. Should be... I can't seem to do it. I can't seem to invite players for some reason. Yeah, I can't invite you, I'm sorry, I'm getting... Error has occurred. What in the... Alright, can someone else in the lobby please, whoever you are, can someone else in the lobby please invite G Chalkers? I can't invite them for some reason. 80% of the race is about to be completed. As you can see, the safety car has worked out a treat for Miltos and Rob. They have come out in front of all the others, but remember, because the safety car has come out, it has neutralised the field. No more 5-10 second gaps. They're all going to be bunched up together, and it's going to be taking a while to be getting up to speed again, because of course all the cars behind have to join into the train. There's only 5 of them there right now. As we see, we have the Aston Martin safety car out, leading an Aston Martin, funnily enough. Chalkers needs to be invited, please. Yeah, this game is horrid. It's absolutely horrid. I can be as transparent as I like, because it is true. I care deeply for the thoughts of League Racers. Please do not do that to your engine, you're going to break it. Bruno's starting to join the pack, so is Ayub Khan. My gosh, Marek is nearly a lap down. It's actually bad for the drivers with a penalty. Immortal has 9 seconds worth of them. Marek has a drive-through he must complete when the safety car comes in. Which, by the looks of it, he won't be able to serve. Remember, you cannot serve a drive-through during the safety car. And he knows too well that's the case. There are your tyres. Straduzzi and Khan, they actually pitted the lap before the others. Marek is staying out on them though. Of course we know Straduzzi pit on lap 26. Miltos, please don't do that. But you nearly caused a catastrophe behind him. Wait. Safety car's in? No, safety car's not in. The lights are still on them. We are just waiting for Marek to line up in the back of the queue. Are you teasing the safety car, Miltos? Is he actually doing that to his car? I really hope not. Jake has served 4 stops. 4 stops. Marek 5 stops! And it will be 6 because he needs to serve the drive-through. I'm going to change it to the penalty screen instead. Because that will be the most crucial factor of these results. By the looks of it, Straduzzi is in a dream position right now. He could be getting second. Unless Miltos makes a mistake, he could win the race. We are just waiting for Marek to get in, and he has joined the pack just in time. Safety car will be coming in this lap. So Miltos has free control and will dictate the pace running up to the finish line. He can dictate the pace however he wants until they get to the finish line. He has all the authority to do that. When's he going to go? He's going to go now. He's going to go at the Wall of Champions. Immortal, and Straduzzi gets a penalty. The last moment you want to get a penalty, Straduzzi, and it's this. And now Bruno's in the fray of getting second. Immortal is definitely not getting anything. He's probably going to be last at this point. And Chalker's falling down the field. Marek still has to serve a drive-through. So that is a bit of a problem as Miltos is starting to run away. 1.3 seconds is already the gap. He is running away with it. Rob is just being left in the dust, and actually Immortal, well, it's not really going to matter because Immortal has 12 seconds and Rob has another penalty, 9 seconds. That's all but his hopes of winning this race dashed. There's an incident and Marek has spun off, and that's added insult to injury. And guess what? He still has to serve a drive-through. Miltos just running away. He knows all he has to do is bring it home. But behind there, they may be squabbling for position, even though there is penalties. Coming through to start lap 32, 4 laps to go. Marek has lost his front wing and he'll have to do a whole lap on it. Because he has to serve a drive-through. Don't retire now, please. You won't get any points. No! No! That's not right. That's not right. He has to serve his drive-through first. If this game has screwed him out of the... He has to serve the drive-through first, game. He can't stop until he served that drive-through. This game is broken, man. I'm sorry if I'm towing out of line. I have every reason to. This game has screwed over many people in the past few months, and I'm fed up of it. be fair, it's actually better for him, but no, that's wrong. It should be the drive-through first. DRS enabled. This is going to be very important for the drivers up close to one another. I'm right though, right? You have to serve the drive-through first before you can make repairs. Gosh. Only two drivers on track are Bruno and Miltos, who have served no penalties. As Marek comes through now, he's going to serve his drive-through. Oh, look at this! Immortal has been passed by Lynx. Lynx now, well, to be fair, Immortal has 12 seconds of penalties. Now Straduzzi with 3 seconds of penalties. Trying to get up close and personal with Immortal, but it doesn't seem like it's working. Khan, 4 tenths behind Jake. Doesn't seem like any change. Nope, Khan's got another penalty. Now he's up to 9 seconds. As Miltos makes his way through. It's just been a dominant drive from him. He's going to win by at least, I'd have to say, let's see the leader gap, at least 6 seconds, I say. It's just been fantastic from him. He gets a penalty right now, he'll still win the race. Rob has nothing to do except just drive the car because of Miltos just running away. Straduzzi right on the edge of Immortal here. Maybe Immortality if he can make a move. 1 lap to go. Bruno right behind Jake. Actually, Jake just passed Bruno for 6th. I don't know what's happened there, but Bruno needs to get past somehow. Marek's still going to get a point, even though he's right in last. He is 59 seconds behind, but we're going to keep it on the intervals because they matter. And Miltos gets a penalty! But it really will not matter considering that he is well ahead of Rob. And Jake gets a penalty again. Quite ironic, Miltos manages to stay on track and still win the race because even though he had that penalty. Is there going to be any moves behind? It doesn't look like it. But Miltos, who has been absolutely fantastic, makes it 3 for 3. And Bruno has made a move on Jake at the line in the fastest lap as well. Fantastic driving from Miltos. Lynx is going to get 2nd. Straduzzi is going to get 3rd. Bruno! Actually, no, Bruno has got 3rd just in the nick of time. Rob has finished 5th and went into the grass. And Khan has completely wrecked his car. Chalkers gets 9th despite the disconnection. And Marek will finish 10th if he can get to the line. But sorry I had to cut away from Miltos's moment of glory. I had to check on the battles. And here he comes to finish the race, 1 point. For Marek. But it is once again, whenever I'm in the booth, Miltos has won. I think that's funny. Apparently the player's controller drifted in a corner. Ouch. No points for him. So Doozy just missed out on a podium. And that will do it for this race. That was pretty exciting. Well, except at the front. There is your result then. I don't need to scroll down. That is the result. Everyone except Bruno getting penalties. Well, Berger as well, but he crashed out. Look at that. Look. The only driver to get under a minute 9, a minute 10, just dominated this race. I mean, that's where the Olympics was formed. He showed a true Olympic spirit of never giving up and never backing down. He just charged ahead, way from the pack. Immortal, by the way, finished 7th. But yes, Miltos extends his lead further. Bruno, nice recovery there, but it's all Miltos. And is he going to carry that momentum into the next race? Because next race we will be in, if I can find the calendar, we will be in Austria for the Red Bull Ring, of course, one of the fastest tracks on the calendar. Can't wait for that. So I do thank you all guys for watching and sticking around. It's always great to hear you watching these streams. It's very important for the growth of this channel. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in Austria in 1 week time, I hope. But until then, a very good night to you all, and keep on racing.